watching Friday Night Frenzy on ABC 10. Woo!
Hey everyone. We're getting really good at that.
Yeah, we are. Okay.
That was the Lance cheer team kicking things off for this edition of Friday Night Frenzy Week 8. Only 2 weeks left, including this one, left in the regular season. A lot of teams on that bubble looking to push themselves into the playoffs. Are there any sort of storylines that you were looking out for?
You see, I heard through the grapevine, I think it was some Kings on a mountain and some Hornets, the color purple, trying to take them down this week.
Oh, you're talking about Iron Mountain and Lance.
There we go.
Of course,
There
he's
we
talking
go.
about our featured game of the week, the ones that you guys voted on. Tyree, I've been doing this one the whole season. Why don't you take this one?
I appreciate it. Thank you so much. This was going to be a tough one. And it was not going to be easy for Lance. The undefeated Mountaineers traveled to Lance to take on the Purple Hornets, who were looking to end their win streak. Wasn't going to be easy, folks. Early in the first quarter, Lance with the ball, QB Alex Kissel trying to throw, but is sacked and fumbled the ball and recovered by the Mountaineers. A few plays later, Lance, they're going to go ahead and get similar revenge as QB Marcus Johnson tries to make some play with his feet, but is going to get sacked for a loss of yards as well. They go ahead and get the ball back. Mr. Thursday Throwdown himself, Jonah Down, tries to make...
this guy will.
Exactly. Tries to make a play on the left side, but I think he's going the wrong way. Goes back on the other way, and is going to get sandwiched by defenders. Loss of yards on that play.
You know it's a tough defense when Jonah Dowd gets stifled.
Exactly. And Kissel, he's trying to make those yards back up. Going to launch a deep ball, but to the wrong person. Going to be picked off by Mountaineers QB Marcus Johnson. And look at this. I love sportsmanship. Gotta love that, right, Michael?
Yeah, you got it.
Exactly.
Like that stuff.
Exactly. A couple plays later, Johnson with the quick pass to senior tight end Jake Dumas, who gets clipped, but it's still a nice gain on play. Next, Johnson going to take matters into his own hands. Obviously, the defense wasn't looking because he's going to run down the right side. Nobody's going to touch him. He's going to get them to the goal line. Very next play, Johnson hands it off to Bice Petritano for the first score of the game. Mountaineers, they're going to do something next. Very unexpected in the UP. A field goal. Bounces off the upright, but but it was still
Not
good.
quite a Cody Parkey there.
Exactly. They still lead 7-0 late second quarter. Running back Pike Preciano going to take it up the right to the left side and for another big game. Very next play. I guess everybody is just not playing defense tonight as Caleb Haynes is going to bust up the middle. I like that. That's some track speed right there. I like what I'm seeing. Going to put Mountaineers up by 2 scores. But like I said, Jonah Down, he's the reason that we did a Thursday Throwdown. He is good. Busts up the left side, trying to get this offense started with an explosive play. Going to get them around midfield. And then a few plays later, he's going to go ahead and take it for himself for the first score of the game for Lance, but it wouldn't be enough as Iron Mountain stays undefeated, beating Lance 51-6.
Taking a look at the scores from around the UP. Before we take a look at these, Petrantonio. One of the toughest names to say in the entire Upper Peninsula.
I was working on it before the show, but
we kept saying it like 5-6 times. It's still tough to see. Still tough
I appreciate you. Thank you for helping.
West Iron County, the Wycons defeat Gwynn on their home turf, and the Wycons have a very solid season too. I mean, they lost to ISHPEMING last week, and they really went to and took it to Gwynn.
They're trying to get that postseason stretch, man. They're trying to get it.
Meanwhile, Menominee, nice win over Kingsford. That is a nice win. No matter who you beat, 47-8 is a good score. Very nicely done there by the Maroons.
Nice. I like it. I like it. Very weird kind of score. 47, kind of an odd number to score, but still nice.
You got to do what you got to do.
Exactly.
Let's take it on over to NEGAUNEE, the Houghton Gremlins. Disappointing season, but it's not all lost just yet. Still some time to ruin other people's seasons. However, Jason Waterman and the NEGAUNEE Miners had other plans, and boy, oh boy, Jason Waterman was ready for a very big day. On the very first drive, the Miners ran a lot of this triple option sort of thing, play action, then the option to pitch, and Jason Waterman keeping the ball, making the Gremlins wish they stayed on him. Down the near sideline, evades a tackler, and a gain of almost 25. A couple plays later, he'd go even farther, but on this one, he just runs out of the field. Into the end zone goes the hydrant, the Waterman. That triple option so deadly on that opening drive. Early 7-0 lead for the Miners. and he was just getting started. There he is giving a little wave to the camera. Yeah, we love you here too at ABC 10. Lots of good stuff from him. But here's one moment where it wasn't some good stuff. On the play action, Waterman intercepted. Oh, not too good there. Great interception there from Milo Schaefer, but nothing would come of that. Still up 7-0. So yeah, it was bad, but it could be worse. And Waterman makes up for it on defense. You talked about the quarterback for Iron Mountain doing
Marcus
things
Johnson
on,
doing it,
on
but now
defense.
Waterman.
Yeah, now Waterman. What is it with these dual threat quarterbacks and safeties or whatever they're playing? And then not only would he get that interception, he'd also get the goal line quarterback keeper as well. His second rushing touchdown today. Yeah, the defensive touchdown. And it's just a really good half and a really good game by the Miners. 35-0, the final.
I'm loving this dual threat quarterbacks we see.
I'm loving it too, man.
Oh my goodness. Looking at other scores around the UKB, the Marquette Redmen traveled to Gladstone to take on the Braves. These are really two good teams, both battling to get back and forth in that above 500 record, and it would end up being Marquette that walking away victorious in this one with the win of 37-14.
Strong win over the Braves. Meanwhile, the Emeralds of Manistee hosting the Norway Knights in what looks like a close matchup between these two Westpac teams, but in the end, Manistee doing some dirty work. I mean, they've been looking a little better than a lot of people anticipated, and they are really shutting me up from something I said a couple weeks ago. They win this one over Norway 19-14.
They started off slow, but now they're kicking it up.
They
Let's move
are,
on
man.
to another team. Over in Esky, the entire school was standing behind their mows. Their mascot hitting whatever dance moves you want to call it. I don't really do that.
What would you call that, Tyree?
The whoa, maybe? Dougie? I don't know. But anyways, let's move on. First possession of the game. ESCANABA with the ball handed off to the backfield, drop and fumble, and the Trojans are going to take it. Unfortunate, but maybe the defense can stop them. Maybe something we're going to see. I don't know.
Defense ain't stopping that.
No, probably not. Going to go and hand it off to the running back. Gets it. That's a lot of tough running. Picking up the knees, and they're going to get it in for the touchdown. Carrying defenders in, and he would never look down, but oh man, that's what a stop. Don't worry, because now it's under 2 minutes left. Patton Smith looking to add to the score before the intermission. How do you do that on the ground? Obviously, they're just not tackling today. Number 7, I wore that in college too.
Oh, yeah, Colin Kaepernick, another running quarterback, wore number 7.
I like it. He's going to do a drop-off pass to his receiver, and he's going to make a few defenders miss. Long stride, gets it into the end zone for another score. ESCANABA, a very good team, but Traverse City had their number on this one. Not too much they could do. Esky falls 62-7.
Nice run after the catch by Tyler McCoon there.
Taking a look up in the Copper Country as the Hancock Bulldogs travel to Hockeyville, USA to take on the Calumet Copper Kings. We pick it up in the second quarter. Calumet down in the red zone. Scott Laukus hands it off to Nick Durf, who will just get in for a yard or two for another touchdown. Next play, Laukus pitches it. I'm going to go ahead and pitch it right here to Nerf again, who will fight for a couple yards around the right side. Third down, Nerf. Listen, man, I don't understand this. They could throw it a little bit, but they love running the ball here in the UP.
It's a running peninsula.
I like it, man. I'm a running back. But yet they couldn't do it again. Now it's 4th down. And look, they're going to go for it. I love going for it on 4th down. Laukus hands it off to Durf, go up the right side, but a whole pack of Bulldogs are there to bring him down, and the refs rule it short on the goal line. But that will not stop them up. As you can see, Calumet will still go on to defeat Hancock 42-6.
Yeah, that one goal line stand, not too indicative of the game as a whole. Taking a look at some more of the scoreboards, the Saints of St. Ignace traveled over the bridge and through to the woods to Rogers City tonight. Both teams trying to make late pushes into the playoff picture. And it would be the Hurons who win this one 24-8. Good defensive effort from Rogers City.
Exactly. And look at the Westwood Patriots travel to Bessemer to go on the Go Geebic Miners. The Patriots are looking to extend their 4-game winning streak, and they did that. Another score of 47.
They've been so dominant. On this win streak, they haven't won a single game by less than 10. So they have been very, very good this year.
6-2 in the season now.
Yeah, but how about another team from ISHPEMING Township, the 5-2 ISHPEMING HEMATITES on the road in Munising for a Westpac matchup where it's homecoming for the Mustangs, who are looking to get their first win of the season still. Ah, come on, you can't spoil that, ISHPEMING. Well, early on, they were going to spoil it. Ben Pruitt going to get the snap and find a hole up the middle to move the chains. And just a couple plays later, Pruitt gets the snap again and runs around the left side and is going to get another hard-fought first down. Down near the goal line. What are they going to do? It's been the man they've been going to all season long. John Corkin popped champagne on the Corkmeister. Gets the snap, and he'll make it into the end zone for the first score of the game, and they get the 2-pointer. They would get the ball back, and once again, Pruitt up the middle for a big gain with Corkin blocking up front. So you like to see that from your quarterback. Quarterbacks are they're multi-tooled assets nowadays.
Exactly.
Then Otto Swanson going to get the snap, dive in for 6 more, and they add another 2-point conversion, another successful one. Mustangs get the ball back, 1st and 15 after the penalty. Josh Hootery gets the snap, runs it around the left side, around the outside, gets close to the first down marker before going out of bounds. Then on 4th down, Hootery gets the snap, looks for a receiver, has to scramble, reverses it back to the left side of the field, trying to get to the sticks, dives for it, confusion. Nobody knows what's going on. Refs, they mark him way short, actually. Must have been the same ref from the Lions game because that was not a good call. Couple more plays. Corkin gets the ball, drops back to pass. And some they don't do very often, but he finds Jacob Kugler. And when they do pass, it tends to be very, very good. When you run it so often, it tends to open up the pass, right?
Exactly.
ISHPEMING would take this one 54-6. They're now 6-2 on the season. Now taking a look at some 8-man scores from around the UP. North Central beat Carnegie 66-8, and Engadine went into Rudyard and won 50-21. We got more though. We got 3 more 8-man scores to be exact, actually. Pickford defeated Rapid River 58-24, 60-12 the score in Cedarville.